Claude, happy birthday, man. I've thought long and hard on what to get you for a birthday present, and I guess the question that I kept asking myself is, what do you get the guy that's got everything, with the exception of the ability to cook ribs? So what I've done for you is I'm going to show you how to cook ribs today. And whenever you're cooking ribs, they always start with one thing. Cheers. First thing you want to do, we've got our standard pork loin ribs from Publix. These are baby back ribs. I know that baby back is your favorite because your lovely wife told me so. I'm going to first remove them from the package. And the most important thing when you start off cooking ribs is to remove the membrane, which is this area here. And the easiest way to do that is you get a kitchen knife, a paper towel, and you're going to start, just get underneath it a little bit, pry it out, and you'll be able to grab on sometimes to, and there you go, membrane removed. Claude, what I want to do during this video is to kind of do several recaps, because I know that you're getting older and your mind's not exactly what it used to be. So step one, we opened a beer. Step two, we removed the membrane from the ribs, which is going to give them the best flavor and help with the tenderness. Step three, we're going to open another beer. So this is very important. So the next thing we want to do is go to step four, which of course is to apply our dry rub. The best way to do this is to get some French's yellow mustard, just regular old yellow mustard. All right, and we are going to lather this rib up with some yellow mustard. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty in here. So we're going to get both sides. We got some mustard on it. You're not going to be able to taste this mustard. The only thing this mustard is going to do is help break down some of the tissue in the meat with its vinegar. It is also going to help hold our dry rub on, which I have prepared earlier. This dry rub is a conglomeration of a lot of things. It's some brown sugar, it's some cumin, it's some chili powder, it is some onion salt, some garlic salt, a little black pepper, and this is what's going to give it our bark. Oftentimes you'll see ribs and they've got the big bark. So really, the more dry rub that you apply, the more bark the ribs are going to show once you pull them off the grill. So we're gonna hit both sides with this dry rub. We're just applying very liberally, and you just move on to the next one. Now that we've got our ribs all dry rubbed up, we're going to put them in the refrigerator while we get our fire ready. Cut the music. Cut the music. That is a terrible song. That happened to be the #1 song June 7th, 1963, to give you the generational differences between what we just heard and the year I was born and the week Freebird, #1, baby. That's right. Okay, so what we've done, just kind of a quick recap. We had step one, we drank a beer. Step two, we removed the membrane, allowing more flavor for ribs. Step three, we drank a beer. Step four, we applied our dry rub. Step five, oh, drink a beer. Actually, Claude, even at your advanced stage, I know that you can build a fire in your big green egg. So what we've done is we've come out here, we've built the fire, We waited until the dark smoke that you see here coming out because we know that that has ignited our hickory chips that we put in there. And I probably put 7 or 8 hickory chips. As you can see, the smoke just pouring out right now. That dark smoke is the hickory burning. And what I did, in order to keep a lot of moisture in here, we've taken a just an aluminum pan. We've filled it up with nothing less than the Silver Bullet. And we've put our ribs on. Unfortunately, our ribs were already cut in half when I got them, so I had to just adapt and overcome really on the V-Rack. Normally these would just set alongside. But so right now, we're gonna close the grill, 225 degrees for 4 hours. We'll see you soon. All right, Claude, just again, man, we're gonna do a recap. First thing we did this morning when we started our ribs, we opened up a beer. Second thing, we tore the membrane off. Third thing, we drank a beer. Fourth, we added our dry rub. Fifth, we drank a beer. Sixth was we got our fire going, got everything started, and now it's time to drink another beer. We're at 225. We've got much better music on during the time of my birth year than yours. So we'll see you in a few minutes. Well, we're back again. We've still got the grill at 225, and rather than do a recap every single time, because Claude, let's face it, even you know what to do by now, I was just kind of looking through here and seeing some interesting facts about 1963. One being, in 1963, the average household income was $5,807. Step 8. Okay, Claude, welcome back. Still sitting at 225 degrees. Got smoke pouring out of the egg. Reading additional facts about 1963. The year in which you could get a gallon of gas for 32 cents a gallon. Step 9. $2.25, smoke rolling out the top of the big green egg, Claude. Still reading about 1963, man. Pretty interesting year. Lobster, one of your favorite things, was deemed food for the poor at 14 to 15 cents per pound. Children would try and trade their lobster for other kids' peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on the way to school. Come a long way. Food for the poor to food for kings. Step 10. Claude, depending on where you are as a drinker, this could be step 12, it could be step 37, like it is with me. But it's been 4.5 hours. Our ribs should be done. They actually are done. Of course, I looked at them just a second ago. But we're gonna pull this up. Right here, Claude, is where you're really gonna notice that your ribs are complete, because the recession of the meat on the bone is what you're looking for. We've got the dark bark on the outside. We've got the juicy meat on the inside. It's kind of formed like a crust for us. We're gonna get these off, get them sauced up, and see you in a few minutes. Hey Claude, just wanted to let you know that this was not my first instructional video. I actually ran into a pupil of mine yesterday, and he wanted to wish you a happy birthday as well.
Speak up. Hey Claude, happy 50th. It's Van Sykes, 57 years, pit master, specializing in ribs. I got some word for you here, word up. When Matt tells you something about ribs, dude, you need to listen, okay? When I get in a problem, that's who I call. So if the guy tells you something, man, get on it. Happy birthday.
Thanks for that compliment, Van. I appreciate it. Now, Claude, one of the things with any good rib, of course, is a good sauce. Broke one up. We get some of my favorite Bob Sykes barbecue sauce. Thanks again for the bottle, Van. Pour a little on top. Make sure it's safe to eat. I am good. Wow. Claude, if you follow these instructions, you can't go wrong. Happy birthday, man. Love you.